It's the jail and morgue. Isn't that amazing? They're so beautiful. Oh, there he is. We're leaving the Trona Pinnacles in California and heading north towards Death Valley, but with a few stops in between. The first being the ghost town of Ballarat. Whee!
I was talking to the lady that's in there. This property is owned by 3 families. The store is the trading post, but it actually was the old post office when it was up and running. So
Pretty cool. So we're headed that way. If you go that way, you're going into the valley. That's where all those Jeeps are going. We are not going to follow them. Oh, it's the jail and morgue. That's cool.
jail and morgue.
You can stay at the campground here, but we're gonna keep on going. Yeah, one of my indulgences when we were in San Diego, we found a place that had these Nespresso coffee things, and man, they were so good. So yeah, I did that. Probably not the best use of space, but I like it so far. We are finally back out boondocking like we love to do, and we are pretty close, relatively close to Death Valley National Park, which is a little warm these days. Right now it's been kind of in the 90s during the day. Our camper right now it's a mite bit warm, so we're staying outside. We're currently in BLM land, just a little bit east of Panamint Springs, out in the middle of the desert, and honestly really enjoying it. As you can probably hear, our fans are going full time in the camper. We are pointed south to help our solar, but that also allows us to go on the right or left side of the camper as the sun is going around. We did buy this RecPro shade, which has also been quite nice out here, give us a little bit of extra shade as it gets more into the evening, and then we end up coming over on this side. It's good until the winds start picking up, and then we got to take it down. Everything seems to be blooming out here. This is the first time I've ever been in the desert during spring, and it is gorgeous. I'm kind of impressed. I didn't know what to expect. These bushes everywhere have these beautiful yellow flowers. They're literally everywhere. You can just see a sea of yellows over there. But these purple flowers, I haven't seen too many of them, but they're around. Isn't that amazing? They're so beautiful and just out in the middle of the desert. I love the inside of these. There was 1 or 2 cars here before, but if you look over there, you can see snow-capped mountains still. We're kind of surrounded by these amazingly colored mountains, and it's really neat to just see how they change throughout the day. We've been here for about 2 days. We may stay for another day or so before we go into the park itself. But honestly, I think this is more of our style anyway. One other bonus here is that there are a lot of Air Force bases that are close, and we've seen them all over here. Really low altitudes, kind of fun. So that has been Gary's thing. Trying to capture them on camera is super hard because usually by the time you hear them, they're gone. But it's been a lot of fun trying. Yep, definitely have Starlink up. Got zero signal anywhere without that thing. And we're using our newer portable solar panel. That thing has been doing pretty nicely as well, bringing in 180 or so watts generally. Man, it went too fast. A lot of times we video most of the exciting things, but what we don't share is more of the downtime. We are sitting by the camper, just chilling. I'm having lunch, got a nice salad, and Gary's watching videos on the YouTubes, and you know, that's just what we do.
And make myself some lunch.
Yeah, you better go do that because I don't do that for you. Where is he? I hear him. Come on. We want to see ya. He's high. Aw, such a bummer. When we arrived here, we had an absolute disaster in the camper. Somehow, some of the cabinets and all of their contents flew out everywhere. We had our corral, which I know we shouldn't have corral in here, but 1,000 bits. Our refrigerator had opened, dumped out the contents. With some of those really steep maneuvers that we were doing before, things just didn't do well. I ended up adding the locks to the rest of our drawers up here, and I even added the ones down here, one there. Had to put that one at an angle. I think that will be okay. This mark here was from when this is closed, that hitting our stove, which meant it was coming open. Definitely a telltale sign that I needed to put some locks here. On the plus side, I figured out mostly the problems with the spices. Actually, I think it was just me not being smart. They had some screw places in the back on both of these, and I hadn't used them. I just put them in there. Well, this definitely helped. The only one that we had problems with, even with all of the other mess, was this top row. So we'll be putting that little piece on there as well as the lock. We're forever continuing to learn while we're staying in this rig. All right, slides are in. Locks are on. Locks are on over here. And locks are on over here. Let's hope we don't have any messes from here on out. We are on our way out of this valley that we've been in for the last couple of days.
Yep.
Very beautiful, quiet, except for the jets that are coming by, which were awesome.
Yeah, it's great when you see Raptors and 35s. It's nice.
We are headed into Death Valley, and we will be taking you along as we figure out what to do there too.
Absolutely.
Is a very good question. Instead of heading south into Death Valley, like most folks do, we decided to head north and visit the Ubahibi crater. It was impressive, but so windy, it wasn't worth filming much. But we've got this picture. Good morning. We're at a small campground just south of the Hebe crater in Death Valley National Park. It is a beautiful morning. The sun's just coming up over those mountains. Right now, it's a lovely 65 degrees. Mornings are obviously the best here. Last night was a little bit toasty. Our camper got up to about 98 degrees. This is a no hookup site, so no additional power. We ended up putting the generator on to use the air conditioner just to bring it down to at least 85 last night. Very uncomfortable for a while. That's also why we ended up not going to bed until about 10:30, 11 o'clock when things start finally cooling down. We use our fans on full bore all night to bring in that cool desert air. Oh, I do like the nights though. After about midnight, it gets very comfortable. So our camper is over there. There's some additional sites here. It's been super quiet. There obviously are a couple of folks here, but not much. Oopsie. I just scared all the birds away. But look at this flower. Very strange. Oh, there's some water here. Look at that. There's a little stream. That's why it's so lush here. Hopefully you can see them. Oh, hummingbirds too. Gary was smart last night and put the solar panel out to aim at the sun when it came up so we can get a little bit of extra juice in the morning. When you pass that gas station, you don't miss a chance to use the facilities. We're doing the same for our truck. Not quite full, but, you know, helps to get everything out. Oh, this is so awesome. It's even better coming back than going up. Everything okay? All right. Don't be dumb, folks. If there are signs to say not to park on the road, don't do it. The views here. This drive alone, you're right, it was worth coming in. It is just beautiful.
Right, then turn left.
Okay, we do have it. So this is the infamous area that those jets have been going through. I'm hoping we're going to be lucky enough to spot one today. Maybe. If you make it to this outlook, don't miss the short drive or walk past the edge of the parking lot. Some pretty spectacular views out there. I just heard him. We're waiting. Chances are low. Nope, it was a bust. But lucky for us, we travel full time and we don't have a set schedule. So we're going to stay at a BLM site close by and try again tomorrow.
It'd be really risky to sit here.
What?
It's really risky to stay overnight here. It's $230 fine in any parking lot.
Oh, yeah. That would be pretty dumb. I hear him. Hopefully he's coming this way. That would be amazing. There are. Oh, could we be that lucky? Oh, there he is. Okay, let's try that again, but slower. He's trying to be a jet.
Might be a military trainer.
Might be.
I'll guarantee there's no jets around. Like he's flying really slow.
Well, I honestly don't think you can get more exciting than that view and those jets. That is crazy. But we need to get back on the road and, holy cow, that's hard. And go to our next site, which we're not quite sure of. So, yeah.
It was fun seeing the airplanes, man. It was cool. I got to see 2 of them going through that canyon. That was awesome.
That was amazing. We are going to wrap this up and, as always, leave every place that you visit just a little better.
And we'll catch you on the next trail.
Bye.
Bye.